The death of NAC. Let's rewind back in time to 2005. The North American CS was full of life. Top 10 teams in the world had 4 NA teams. Heck, they were like the Danish teams of today, where most have potential to reach top 10 in the world rankings. What kind of meteorite hit the NAC this time? It was a new and modern game. It was the game called CS Source. When it first hit the shelves in 2004, people were hating it back then. So, what changed? Simple. It was money. Money drove the NA scene to go to CGS, where the grass were supposedly greener. They tried to revolutionize the competition by having $10,000 start money and incorporated other games like Dead or Alive 4, which was a pretty good game. In the league, unfortunately, the system was problematic as you needed other players on your team from other games to win the championship. If you won in Counter-Strike, but you don't have enough points from the other games, you will lose the title even if you had won. This set back the CS scene for 2 years. It's only a handful of players stayed in the 1.6 scene, but the caliber of Tier 1 NA CS players was lost forever. The top 5 players from any scene were forever lost, and the young prospect that lit the fire was squashed immediately. Also, they were banned from even competing in 1.6 tournaments as per the contract rule, adding insult to injury. Godfrag, the main leading North American community producing Counter-Strike VODs, demos, and content, were sold to MLG in 2007. It was just left to rot until its actual demise in late 2012. That is where the current HLTV.org took over as the main news website, but it isn't even close to what Godfrey was with its community. Fast forward 15 years later, we got the same recipe for disaster, form of valorant, sponsorships, and money. It is the exact same thing where history repeats itself. Will Valorant repeat the failures of CGS? Highly unlikely, as they have lots of experience with managing League of Legends tournaments. However, this time it is a little different. There is no NA teams on the top. Liquid had a stellar 2019 but dropped the ball after the player break and continued their downward spiral until today. And any other NA team had been underwhelming. The ones that showed potential, like Chaos, left as no orgs were willing to continue supporting them due to the pandemic. Like the Norwegian scene, the devastating effect of the earlier CGS still had its impact on the modern NA scene, which it never really recovered from. The art of Counter-Strike was lost and cut short. However, this time we don't really feel that loss as the CGS era did. Goodbye NACS scene. You were so close to repeating your predecessor's achievements, but just fell a little short.